Who's keeping assisted living facilities in check? The answer, it might surprise you. So let's talk about it. This is really going to depend on the state, but each state, you should know, has its own agency or department that's responsible for regulating assisted living facilities. These agencies set standards for licensing, care, staffing, safety, and health regulations. Common regulatory bodies include first, the DOH, the Department of Health. In many states, the Department of Health regulates assisted living facilities, setting standards for safety, care, and operation. Second, your state might have a Department of Aging or Senior Services. But if they don't, it's okay, and the DOH should do the trick. Yet some states have this dedicated department, and if yours does, that's great because they focus on aging populations and long-term care services. So always check if your state does have that. Third, you may look for a state licensing board. These agencies are responsible for issuing and renewing licenses for assisted living facilities, and they also conduct inspections and enforce regulations. The state may regulate these homes and facilities, but keep in mind that the local health departments, zoning boards, and fire safety inspectors may also have a role in regulating the assisted living facilities in your city or town. Local regulations can include building codes, safety standards, and fire safety regulations. Surprisingly, there is no national or federal overseeing department in particular for assisted living, but there is the Center for Medicaid and Medicare Services, or CMS. While assisted living facilities are typically not funded by Medicare, some may have residents who receive Medicaid. Now, Medicaid programs can set guidelines for assisted living facilities that participate in the Medicaid program. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, or what you may know as HUD, in certain cases, HUD may be involved if any assisted living facility is tied to public housing or provides low-income housing options. Those both apply to only those specific situations and not all. Now, if you want to learn more about assisted living, check out this video where I break down the myths and misconceptions in the industry. It's right here on YouTube. When it comes to these three things, the states rule. First is licensing requirements. Each state sets the standards for what qualifies as an assisted living facility, including size, services provided, and staffing. Second is resident care standards. These cover medical care, daily living assistance, medication management, and resident rights. Third is safety and building codes, ensuring the physical environment meets safety needs like the fire safety, accessibility, and cleanliness. Now, if you are looking to report an assisted living facility, there are really two main ways to do this. Each state has a regulatory body responsible for monitoring assisted living facilities, and this could be one, the State Department of Health or Aging. Many states have a division specifically for elder care services, or two, the Long-Term Care Ombudsman Program. This is a state-appointed office that advocates for residents in long-term care settings, including assisted living. Your state DHS website will usually guide you to which one is the correct one for your area. You can report by mailing it in, calling it in, or going in person to speak with a representative and file a formal complaint. If you enjoyed learning with us today, make sure to give us a subscribe. We post videos all the time about content just like this, revolving all around senior housing. Do good and do well.